Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Lofty Pirate, and today we are talking about the scandal that is EA and their dismal and bleak future. Also, a lot of stuff that had to do with Star Wars Battlefront 2. As you can see, we are currently playing that. So basically, it's no surprise to anyone by this point that Battlefront 2 has been an epic flop. To EA's, I want to say 3.1 billion dollar stock flop, to just the all around scandal with the loot boxes and the whole gaming commission considering it gambling. That is not news. However, I would like to talk about something that isn't exactly widely talked about right now about the game. Now, for those of us like myself who, even though are vastly disappointed by EA's decision to be greedy and fuck us over with these loot boxes, I still wanted to play the game just because I'm a Star Wars fan, and because I played every Star Wars game that has ever come out, and I have no regrets. I lie. I regret a lot. Anyways, this game, as beautiful as it is, it lacks substance. It lacks substance, something hard. The storyline was promised to us that a storyline that were promised. While it's okay, it fits canonically, I suppose. I feel as though it feels as though someone wrote a fan fiction for the story. Basically, they literally have a character, Iden Versio, who feels like every Star Wars fan fiction's main character. You are Iden Versio, and you are single-handedly going to be responsible for saving and defeating every single Star Wars character you either hate or love. And you are the key to saving everybody. Yeah. If you thought Rey was a Mary Sue, well, fucking Iden Versio, whatever the hell her name is, has got her beat. That being said, the biggest issue I'm having with this game so far isn't actually the loot boxes. I mean, honestly, you can choose not to participate with the loot boxes. You don't have to pay for anything. They've turned off the crystals, purchase, and whatnot. And you can actually earn some crystals without purchasing anything via some of the challenges in the game. So I guess they fixed some things. My issue, that hasn't really been widely talked about, is rubber banding and the lag. And I've talked to a lot of other YouTubers as well as gamers in general, such as my friends and family and such. And we have all encountered the same problem. People entering sessions rubber banding. Now, at first I get it. It was a great little protest against EA, but now at this point, after the hard part of the loot boxes has taken its toll, now it's just cheating. It's you are literally sitting in a lobby with a team who could use your help beating the other teams, and instead you choose to sit there and just collect XP doing nothing. And it especially hurts in Heroes versus Villains mode, because while in Galactic Assault there are it's 20 versus 20, 40 player match. So one or two players goofing off isn't really going to inherently, change the game, basically. But in Heroes vs. Villains, it's basically 4v4, light side versus dark. And when you have 2 out of your 4 players just dicking around with rubber bands on their controllers, running around in circles like such, doing nothing, and only 2 players on the team actually actively fight the other opposing team, who for some reason, all 4 players are in unison and fight like gods. It makes the online experience less fun for some of those who are trying to fight past the whole loot box and straight spit in the face of Star Wars. I mean, honestly, I'm enduring quite a bit for my love of Star Wars, and I should not have to. I don't think any of us really should at this point. So yeah, there's the rubber banding issue and the lag. Now, some of you might point out, well, Lofty, why don't you just get a better internet connection? God. I'm sure you guys don't talk like that. I'm just exaggerating. That being said, it is not my problem, and it's not the problem of my friends and family and various other YouTubers that I have spoken with. The problem with the lag lies actually with the server. I don't know if they weren't anticipating a lot of people playing this game online, but the server clearly has some issues, because when you're playing online multiplayer, and I wish I was playing it right now so I could give you guys a good look at what's going on, but for the sake of the video, I decided to just do arcade mode and, you know, free myself of the hassle. Basically, you'll see players basically jumping around the map. You'll be running like I'm doing right now, and then I'll be like teleported like 3 steps back out of nowhere. People will shoot me with a rocket from halfway across the map, and I'll be like behind some cover on the opposite side of the map, and it would be because they shot me at a different place where I wasn't in cover, but apparently the lag on the server deems it to where I am actually not behind cover and safe. So there's that. And it's gotten to the point where I honestly just don't want to play anymore. I just kind of want my $60 back, and I'm making this video because, dude, we shelled out $60 for this game, and what do we get? Greedy loot box scams, bullshit ass rubber banding, that's what I'm calling it from here on out, and an ungodly lag that even RuneScape couldn't even hold a candle to. For those of you that know what RuneScape is, I applaud you for being such retro gamers. For those of you who don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. EA, quite literally, is a clusterfuck of shitty ideas. They thought it was a good idea to take one of the biggest IPs, one of the most beloved franchises of all time, mind you, that's been around since the 1970s, not literally 1970, but you get where I'm going. This movie franchise has spanned far beyond the movies, as George Lucas has even attested to. It's beyond him at this point, and it's all really, it's a part of us all, and EA, with their infinite wisdom, thought it would be a good idea to throw in a little bit of corporate greed, thinking that they could cash in on the proverbial franchise. Do they not know that Star Wars nerds are pretty, you know, nerdy? That for the most part, a lot of us are actually pretty intelligent. That, you know, we're not the typical neckbeard. Well, actually, I guess that would be fault. Anyways, my point I'm trying to make here is that I don't think EA really expected us to know what we were talking about and to fight back the way we did. But as many of us know and love about Star Wars, rebellion is just... we will rebel. It's in our nature to fight against tyranny, and this corporate greed is definitely going too far when they attack the likes of Star Wars. If you guys like this video, if you want to see more on the subject, I'll definitely be doing more topics, doing more discussions on this particular subject in the near future, because, yeah, this has really grinded my gears. Leave a comment in the comment sections, let me know what you thought, and what I can do differently, blah, 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 blah. Hit me a like button, and subscribe if you're new. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. This is Lofty Pirate, signing off.